Good afternoon. Thank you for joining me here. With me this afternoon is our Chief Operating Officer, Eric Dargan, and Assistant Chief Scott Wahl. Today is a momentous day in the city of San Diego. Just moments ago, the San Diego City Council unanimously confirmed Assistant Chief Scott Wahl as San Diego's next Chief of Police. To receive that unanimous support, I believe, speaks volumes about the qualifications and the attributes Assistant Chief Wahl brings to the table. I want to express my appreciation to the City Council for sending a unified message that we have chosen the very best person for this very important job. As I shared with the City Council, Assistant Chief Wahl is a man of great integrity and exceptional experience. He has a forward-looking vision for our police department and a desire to listen and to collaborate with civic leaders and the community at large. Just as he has done throughout his 26 years of service to this department, I know that he will continue to serve our community with distinction and with honor. I look forward to working with him, starting next month, to maintain San Diego as one of America's safest big cities. And before I turn it over to our chief-to-be, I want to say again how grateful I am to our current police chief, David Nislight, for his incredible service to our city. For 36 years on the department, 6 of those years as our police chief. He is leaving the department in great shape, and I expect this to be a seamless transition from one great chief to the next. With that, it gives me great pleasure to introduce the City of San Diego's next Chief of Police, Scott Wahl. Chief?
Thank you very much. All right, good afternoon. I tell you, I'm full of emotion right now. I want to start by thanking the mayor. I know this was a very difficult decision to make and how this weighed on his shoulders because I know how much he cares about this city. And so for him to pick me, he's making a dream come true, something that I've always wanted. And I love this city, and I love this police department with all of my heart. I'm a very people-oriented person. That's why I got into this business. And to work through the ranks and to get to this point, I knew there had to be a good fit with the mayor. And we went through this extensive process. And when I began meeting one-on-one with the mayor, I knew there was a special connection. I saw the same love for this city and the same love for this police department. And so I'm honored to be here. I'm excited to begin working with the mayor. Today's unanimous vote was a big deal. When we talk about collaboration and we talk about working together as one San Diego, we have to start from a position where there's support and trust for each other. I realize there's a lot of issues that we need to begin addressing and working on together, but it starts from a position where there's full support. And it's really just isn't full support for me, it's full support for our organization. And the 2,500 men and women that come to work every single day, both on our professional staff and our sworn staff, to protect and serve the city. Showing support, full support for them was a big deal. And so I'm very honored and proud that they've given the trust and faith in me to lead this organization and the support that really we need as police officers moving forward. I will say there were a lot of community folks that have come out through this process to be involved, to hear their voices, those that have concerns or experiences that maybe haven't been the best over the years. It's important that I'm hearing that and understanding where they're coming from. You know, I grew up seeing an organization that I was very proud of and I wanted to be a part of. I believed the words written on the side of our police cars that this is America's finest police department. And I understand that not everybody has the same experiences and the same perspective that I do. And so it's important, and it will be important for me to continue hearing the voices of those out there that don't feel they have the same experience that I've always felt I did growing up. And to be honest with you, that's the part of this job that I enjoy. I enjoy meeting with people and trying to make those that are having a bad day make it just a little bit better. So I'm looking forward to working with the community. I'm looking forward to working with the council. And I'm looking forward to working with the 2,500 men and women that come to work to protect and serve this city. I'm very proud of this organization and honored beyond words to be now leading it, moving forward. And so, Mr. Dargan, I don't want to forget about you either. He's a leadership man. That's one thing that I, doing my research on him, I'm immediately drawn to the fact that he is a man of leadership, and I am as well. And so I'm really looking forward to working with you as well, and the rest of the Deputy Chief Operating Officers to keep this city the safest in the country, and really setting the standard for how these partnerships should work. So with that, Mr. Mayor, we open up for some questions.
Scott, when you were a young pup, got your first badge.
Mm-hmm.
So did you ever imagine that someday you'd be standing here, the next chief of police? Don't lie.
Yeah. So Allison, you know I could never lie to you. So I grew up. My dad was a San Diego police officer. I grew up dreaming of working for this organization. I believe the words that are written on the side of our police cars, that this is America's finest police department. A funny story, as a little boy, I think it was in second grade, I remember vividly wearing his badge on my belt before school and running around the house, pretending I was a police officer, and losing track of the fact that I had that badge on my belt. And I got to school and I sat down at my desk. I looked down and my dad's badge was still on my waist. I remember panicking and running out the door, and fortunately catching my dad before he left the parking lot to give him his badge back. But I remember thinking, oh gosh, he's going to come in and be upset with me trying to get that back. But this is all I've ever wanted to do, and so it's been a dream, one I've been working for most of my life. To finally get here is very surreal. Yes, I've had a lot of help from a lot of people that it's going to take me a long time to go back and thank and acknowledge, but loving support of my wife, thanks, Allison.
Sorry. You're making me cry too, if that makes you feel better.
I've got a very supportive and loving wife, Stephanie, 4 beautiful kids, Trevor, Lauren, Brady, and Avery. A mom that is has always taught me to be patient and loving of everyone. And a dad that believed in protecting and serving those who are vulnerable. I feel very fortunate to have a group of friends and a family that love me and have set the example for me over the years. And I really want to be able to try to create that kind of environment for all the kids we have here in San Diego. That's how it should be for everybody. And I really hope that can inspire others moving forward.
So you said it's a dream job, but it's also a nightmare job. I think other past chiefs would tell you so. Do you really think that you can solve problems like homelessness, like the racial divide that's going on right now? And there's a lot of stuff going down in San Diego. Yeah, we have a pretty safe city, but it needs help. Can you really do it?
So Alice, I don't necessarily approach those challenges or issues in society with the belief that I'm the one or the police department is the one to solve them. I think moving into these challenging issues, it's about collaboration. It's about bringing everybody together to address those issues. I spoke a little bit earlier about it takes a village to raise kids. It takes a village to address a lot of these issues. And so I want to resist the temptation to jump in with we're the police, we're here to fix the problem. And I would rather bring the community voice in and community perspective in and look to other resources that are available to address these issues. We are certainly a stakeholder, and we're here to help. But I look at that as this is going to be a team effort. It's a shared responsibility. And so I do absolutely think that we can.